So in this session, Jeff, Mark Reedy from CRM Together talks about his add-on to Sage CRM, Mobile X. So what's it all about? Well, if you have challenges like salespeople waiting to return to the office to log an update, or needing to file emails from a smartphone, or maybe not being able to customize the standard Sage CRM viewing quite the way you want it for mobile devices, then I think this ultimate mobile app, as Mark describes it, is what you need for Sage CRM.
Yes, yeah. Well, also in this presentation, he talks about their interpretation of our web self-service capability, which Mark calls Customer 365.
So it's over to Mark for his session.
Hi, and you're very welcome to our presentation on our mobile and self-service solutions, Mobile X and Customer 365. Today we're going to do a quick introduction to ourselves. We'll then jump into our mobile solution, Mobile X. We'll then talk about our self-service solution, which is Customer 365. And then we'll round up with how to find out more information. So a quick introduction to who we are. My name is Mark Reedy. I'm the owner of CRM Together. CRM Together is a Sage ISV, and we're based out of Dublin, Ireland. And we've been in the Sage ecosystem since 2008. We have partners and customers all over the world. We have a distributor in Germany. Our partner customers are based out of USA, Canada, UK, Germany, France, and South Africa, and a few other smaller countries. Our website is crmtogether.com. And this is our website, crmtogether.com. On this homepage, you can see our core products, the accelerator for Sage CRM, which is our Microsoft Outlook integration that also works with the Office 365, the newer API. We have Customer 365 here that we are going to preview with you today. This is our self-service portal for Sage CRM. Our Mobile X tool, you're actually going to see the newer update of this that's coming out. We have our Crystal Manager tool, which is our Crystal Reports integration for Sage CRM. This allows you to expose Crystal Reports through your Sage CRM, and is typically used to connect to ERP or accounting data. We have our open source tools, which are free components for Sage CRM. One such example on our GitHub channel is this example of charts within Sage CRM. So you can see then we have a chart here within Sage CRM in the summary page, and you're displaying account information directly here. And this example is using Sage 300 account information, but it's just an example to kind of show you what you can do. And a number of partners are actually using this to really improve what's delivered to the end customer. And finally, we have one of our new products, which is our business-to-business data sharing application, Data Islands. And this is a new application that allows you to safely and securely expose query data directly within, for example, your Sage CRM, or over the web, or even through your clients themselves and through a REST API. It's a system that allows you to really expand and automate how you work with your partners and with your customers by allowing you to really securely share data. All right, so let's talk about mobile and Mobile X, our solution here for Sage CRM. The question is, do we really need our business data on our phone? And typically the challenges that people have around this are that you can't answer the question when you're asked. And typically you're asked when you're away from your desk, away from your laptop, and away from the information. And people really expect answers quickly these days. And if you can't give it, then that's the challenge for your business. Your team have the same challenge, and they really are hobbled by this limited access to the data that they need. And typically you'll know from your experience with your team what data they do need. The other issue you have is that when your team do log information, the details are out of date, they've misremembered, or perhaps are frugal with the details, because when they get back to their desk, they have a load of email, they have things to do, and they just want to get through logging information as quickly as they can. Mobile X for Sage CRM addresses this by allowing you to have all the data that anyone needs in their hands. This in turn boosts team confidence and morale, and it also allows your users to get that data into Sage CRM when it's fresh in their heads. And this in turn allows CRM to deliver on the 360-degree view that it often promises. So within the application itself, there's easy navigation through a intuitive UI. You can search for any of the exposed data sets that you want in the system, including custom entities. You can also drill in to those details, including viewing cases, opportunities, person records, and even, as I said, custom entity records within the system also. Your calendar and your tasks list is also available in the system. Mobile X for Sage CRM comes with a built-in card scanner, and you can scan any business card or document. The data in turn is passed to an AI engine, and that AI engine will parse out the data, and then you're prompted to create a company person or lead based on what you've scanned. So that's a built-in scanner in your pocket, useful for any time that you're at a trade show or meeting a prospect. You can get that data into your Sage CRM very quickly and easily. A user's pipelines are also exposed in the system. So typically this is opportunities and cases. These are the active pipelines that people have within Sage CRM. And if your user has permissions, you can view other users' pipelines also. So if you're a manager, you can drill in and see exactly how members of your team are actually doing with their particular pipeline, and you can review each item as well in that too. The system is very extensible. You can plug in ASP pages or special coded pages into the system. Standard things like screens and lists and filters can all be customized right from within Sage CRM. The system is really built as a platform, as is Sage CRM, and this allows it to grow as your business grows. Okay, so that covers Mobile X. Now we're going to jump onto our Customer 365 product. So Customer 365 is a self-service product. And I guess the question is, why do I need self-service if you're a business? Well, if you're inundated with emails and calls, answering the same questions over and over, if you find you come in the morning and your mailbox and your voicemail is full of questions and emails, then you really need to look at alleviating that, and you can do that using a self-service system. You also find perhaps that support is difficult. You're having to schedule calls with engineers, and it's difficult to get to the root of any problems that you may have or your customers may have. And also your customers end up getting documents on emails from different locations. No one's really sure where they got it, when they got it. So Customer 365 for Sage CRM helps by reducing emails and calls in. Your customers have 24-hour access to the data that you expose or that is exposed on Customer 365. Support is a lot easier. We've got a really impressive feature to talk about. And centralizing documents it really refers to having a central location that your customers can download documents from. So our support, we really improved the asynchronous support in the product. And by asynchronous support, we mean the ability to have a conversation with your customers that doesn't have to be real time, but is still effective. With our latest feature, your customers can log an issue and put in visual information, and they can then record their actual screen itself. And this is without any extra software being installed on their system, just using their browser. So with their browser, they can record the actual issue and save that recording against the case in Sage CRM. And this makes it easier for your support engineers to actually figure out what an issue is, to reproduce the issue, and to actually get to the bottom of it without requiring to have real-time access, without having the hassle of having to schedule calls between an IT company perhaps and an end user. So it really reduces the back and forwards that typically takes place with a support. The documents area allows you to actually have several documents areas that you can really make use of by ensuring that your customers have the latest documents and everyone knows exactly where they're getting documents from and which is the up-to-date documents. It reduces the need for emails with documents attached to be sent, and it frees up your team from having to do this. So it reduces the back and forward and allows your staff to actually do work. The system can be customized with your logo and can expose custom data. If you use Sage CRM to track things like contracts or projects, which are generally custom entities, they can be exposed in the system. We ourselves have what we call maintenance records, and this has like our licensing and expiration date for licenses. And this data is exposed to our partners, and they can go in and get that data 24/7 and get their license anytime without waiting for us to be in the office or online. So in closing, we covered the Mobile X product, which allows your team to have full access to their Sage CRM data as they need, and any data that you wish to expose through that particular platform. With the self-service, we showed you a system that can alleviate stress from your team and allow your customers to go in and get their information 24/7 and really help themselves and make them feel better about working with your business. So if you want to find out more, you can go to our website, which we covered earlier. You can also talk to your Sage business partner or talk to us directly as well.
Well, thank you, Mark, for that. David, I think Mark is right to talk about how Mobile X delivers additional confidence and buy-in to the underpinning CRM system.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I think I love the built-in scanning capability too. I think it's a genius move, be it something as simple as address or person details, or just taking a photograph of an article out in the field. It really makes things easier, right?
On their self-service offer, 365, Customer 365, I like the way he's driving that same user buy-in, albeit this time it's by driving knowledge to the customers directly through an outward-facing web portal. Plus, that screen recording and upload feature is terrific. Really delivers a next-level support proposition to the customer, and in all likelihood reduces the support case workload and turnaround time.
So it's thanks to Mark for that session on Mobile X.